Welcome everybody to I Survived Real Estate 2010. Over the last few years we've covered the reasons behind the meltdown, ever-changing legislation, government stimulus, and possible industry solutions. And while tonight certainly that is going to be part of the conversation, tonight it's going to be about the state of REO from a multi-sector viewpoint.
And what I want to do tonight is just be honest and say, you know what, this is about trying to get some answers to some questions that are real important if you're a real estate investor, because I'd like to map out the next few years based on what I hear tonight, and I think it's possible.
And this down 0% down thing? No. Have you seen FHA loans? They're spiking too. Just because they're not as bad as subprime doesn't mean they're not bad.
What about the first 35 years? Are you ignoring that?
Well, have you looked at the last 10? That's the relevant one.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't, because
I'm sorry. What's more relevant to today's policy? What happened 5 years ago or 50 years ago?
We've got more capital available to us today than we've had over the last 2 years. Our biggest challenge is that there's a lot of properties that just don't qualify for it.
Of course, we sell homes constantly that have been through the foreclosure process. And without question, you see, in other words, in 2010 compared to 2009 or backwards, more and more homes that have been basically almost destroyed by the last tenant or owner, because I think it's strictly an emotional thing. They're just plain mad.
For us, in the prior 12 months, we sold about 30,000 properties to owner-occupants during that first look period, and then on top of that, about 5,000 properties to people using NSP funds.
HAMP had design flaws from the beginning. I don't ever think it was intended to be successful. And then hold on, we're going to do HOFA. And it had design flaws from the beginning, not intended to be successful.
And thank you all for joining us and making I Survived Real Estate 2010 a very memorable event. Thanks again.